Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I see the Minister of Justice. I see the Ombudsman of Botswana. I see the President of NANRE, and I see Senior Advisor to the Commonwealth Secretariat. So I think this means we'll be starting in a very short while. I'm going to call upon the Minister of Justice, Honorable Ronald Machana Shamukuni, to come and give us his welcome address.
Thank you very much, Director of Ceremonies. The President Network of African National Human Rights Institutions, Mr. Joseph Whittal, the Commonwealth Secretariat, Senior Advisor, Mr. Roger Corantin, Ombudsman Botswana, Advocate Stephen Tiruakhosi, Deputy PS, Legal Services Minister of Justice, Mr. Moffat Lubinda. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Director of Ceremonies and distinguished guests, it is an honor to speak at this esteemed occasion, which has brought together delegates from various countries within and outside Africa. I acknowledge the presence of the honorable offices of the Ombudsman here present, who have traveled from across the globe. I thank you for choosing Botswana as the host of the second International Ombud Expo, and hope that your reception, as well as your experiences here, will make a lasting impression. Further, that such a lasting impression will make you agreeable to coming back here in future to hold another event, an event of this magnitude. I hope you will come here for the third Ombuds Expo. Ladies and gentlemen, your participation at the occasion of the second International Ombud Expo 2024, which will be officially opened tomorrow by His Honor the Vice President of the Republic of Botswana, Honorable Slamba Tsogoane, shows the commitment that is attached to the governance and by default the justice agenda of our countries. It is my wish that you will make valuable contributions, share best practices, such that at the end of the week, you will feel that your participation here was worthwhile and the learnings derived will positively impact the delivery of your mandates. I have been briefed by the Ombudsman here in Botswana about the preparations that were put in place to ensure that the program that is going to direct this engagement is successful. He has spoken highly of this occasion, particularly highlighting the wealth of knowledge that will be here to set a tone for the future of how you will drive your institutional mandates in the future. Botswana stands here to testify that you are whom we have been waiting for to provide value addition in the execution of the mandates of the Ombudsman and related institutions, including even ours here in this country. Indeed, we have tried our best to make preparations that will ease your stay here. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to, without prejudice, thank the Secretariat of the IOE. I am reliably informed of the tireless efforts you have extended towards the success of this occasion as a key partner. And I wish to once again thank you, IOE. Can we please give IOE a round of applause? Of course, and other partners. I also extend my thanks to all participating institutions, partners and sponsors. I thank you for your contributions. I further thank the Ombudsman of the Republic of Botswana for leading a team of men and women who have expended their time and energies to undertake all the preparations necessary to make the event a success. I am confident that with your contributions, including in your expert sessions, will result in a successful expo. Ladies and gentlemen, I realize that this has been a long and busy day, where some of you arrived yesterday, I'm told, if not today. In addition, I recognize that you had to undergo an all-day accreditation process and may need to retire early to prepare for the rest of the week. Allow me, therefore, to welcome you to Botswana and wish you the best deliberations during this expo. This cocktail dinner is my gesture to say, feel free as you make your stay here memorable. I invite you to find a moment to visit some parts of this country, some of our tourist destinations, where you'll be able to experience our wealth of natural resources and local talent. I thank you for your attendance and for listening. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your stay in Botswana. As I said, find time to visit some of the most beautiful places and tourist attractions in the country. And the Ombudsman would know one of the most beautiful area apparently is in the northern part of the country, and it happens to be my constituency. Enjoy your evening.
I'm going to invite the Acting Deputy Ombudsman Human Rights to come to the podium, render his vote of thanks before we can relax a bit, ingest something, and sip on something. So, Mr. Acting Deputy Ombudsman, where are you? Thank you.
I was looking at the salutations here, and by the length of the salutations here, I think I'll ride on the minister's protocol and say that protocol observed. And eminent persons, all of you who are here, you are most welcome. My closing remarks have to be particularly brief because of the purpose for which we are gathered here. Because we are gathered here this evening not only for the minister to welcome us all here, but also for us to have the cocktail dinner. I therefore would prefer not to arrest your appetites, but will allow yourselves by the system from making a long speech so that you can engage your taste buds on the fine cuisines that are here offered. As you may all be aware, Botswana prides herself on having the best and most delicious beef in the world. I, for the longest time, had taken this for granted until one gentleman came here from the United States called Steve Harvey. He tasted the beef in Botswana, and thereafter he could not keep quiet about it. Wherever he went, he took the opportunity to tell everyone how tasty the beef in this country is. And therefore, I would immediately allow yourselves to taste that beef, and please give us feedback thereafter. But if it falls short, if the beef fails short of the exaltations that I ascribe to it, look at the chef and not the beef. But on a more somber note, let us be reminded, ladies and gentlemen, of what brings us together here in Botswana this evening, or for the whole of this week. We are gathered here primarily because of the injustices that human beings visit upon others. And this, as you would know, the denial of justice often results at the extreme in civil strife. And we do not want that. That is why we are saying, let us all be reminded of the justice that we deliver to our own peoples in our different countries. We must send a clarion call and say we want peace in the Middle East. We want peace in Mozambique. We want peace in Ukraine. And we want peace in the Sahel region and other parts of the world. And we can only achieve that by continuing to render justice to our people. Botswana is a country well known for its peace and tranquility. To our guests, I say, feel at home, and thus I join the minister in welcoming you to Botswana, the land of peace. And on that note, I thank you profusely on behalf of the Office of the Ombudsman and on my own personal behalf for making it to Botswana and to this evening's cocktail dinner. I thank you very much.